So we were driving around Charlotte, North Carolina neighborhoods working on a story about affordability and looking for people to talk to. We saw two sisters who were hanging out in their front yard, and they gave us great insight into how regular middle-class people are struggling these days. Here we go. All right, so we're just driving around the working class part of Charlotte. I'm going to see if we can find somebody that we can maybe talk to and get their opinion on how they feel about the economy. This is the people down in the trenches. These are the people that are being affected the most by just the increase of everything, the costs. They're the ones that are going to feel it the most. What's going on? We're just kind of driving around. I was wondering if we could ask you guys a couple questions. Hold the microphone. Let's do each of you separately.
Do I look okay?
You look fine.
I look like I'm winterized here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so say the story that I was saying before?
Yeah, just talk about the pain points. How do you feel about the expensive and affordability and all of it?
Oh, okay. Everything is, prices are going up. So it's hard for me, especially on fixed income. And in this neighborhood, even though I've had a great upbringing, work, everything paid well, was able to get the groceries without having a need to buy less, which is the issue now. Right behind our neighborhood, they built what's called the Misty Lake community, and it's homes that are 550 above. So that brought our price point up. In this neighborhood, we have a lot of retirees. It's an older neighborhood in the 70s, 80s, and a lot of the neighbors that are seniors had to leave and go to senior homes because they can no longer afford their home because of property tax going up, because of the neighborhoods that are being built around here. So when things were, I would say, you can get by, okay, that's not the situation anymore. So now you have to think about your expenses. Holidays are more difficult because now you're thinking about, can I afford this? You know, it's more important right now for food than the gifting. So now it's the value of family and being together than the way it was before. You can splurge a little bit more, but that's not the situation, especially this year. Yes.
Who do you blame for all this?
That's a very good question.
Because, I mean, you could say corporations,
for me, it's builders.
Politicians.
Developers, it's my blame. There's a lot of houses here that are now being bought by LLCs, and they have the 2040 plan in Charlotte. So that plan right now, if I were to sell my property, this land can actually have like duplex, triplexes, because now they're changing the dynamic of what a single family home area is going to be. So that's where my primary blame is. It's actually, and it does go back to a political standpoint, because they're the ones that are giving the approval for these methods to be implemented into the city. And there are very nice neighborhoods in Charlotte, but now it's like I mentioned, the people that are from here are being driven out, and it's like, where do you go? We have a lot of building that's occurring. We have many people that have food insecurities. So again, that adds another layer. More people are coming. There's a lack of supermarkets here. There's a lack of fresh food. But when you go to the more richer areas, you see the landscaping is very well done. When you come to East Charlotte, it's a blessing because it's a lot of the minority community, and it's diverse. For me, I love it because I find the foods that I eat, and I love my neighbors. I love that we are a community, that we get to know each other. But again, we are being driven out of our own community because of the buildings and what's being allowed to be done here in Charlotte.
So are you gonna have to move then?
No, I hope not. But what's occurring is that our children are now with us. So it's hard on our children to be able to get their home because it's becoming extremely expensive. So now you have more children that are now coming back to stay with their parents because of this.
How old are the kids? 20s?
So they're not kids anymore.
I know.
But
that's something that, I mean.
Mid-20s, yeah.
Kids came back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Talk to me about, are you two sisters?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
sisters.
Okay.
Yeah. So apparently, as she was saying, because of the pricing going up, our actual kids came back. So they had moved and everything, but now it's like with tiny homes offers, we're looking into building an actual home in our backyard.
Here,
Yeah.
in order so the
Because
kid.
I love the empty nesting that happened for just a couple of months, but then COVID hit and the nesting came back to be a full mom chicken hen nest. And now we're over here empty nesting once again because of the fact of the money situation. It's down payments. And when we looked at homes before, a lot of these homes, you're really paying for all the stainless steel refrigerators and ovens.
All the finishing.
And all the finishing touches in the apartments. You don't really pay for the home living amenities that you really want. It's more for the refrigerators and the upscaled microwaves and ovens that they have.
So the 20-year-old kids, how do they?
27 and 28.
20,
so,
yeah.
So one got married and he moved out. But luckily, he has renters now. It's not like they can have their home on their own because it's a 2-story home. So they do have renters that are with them.
Right.
So they have to actually have renters in their home to afford
Their home.
Yes.
their home.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The other one can't afford yet to move out because of the
Right.
cost.
Right, because before when we first moved here, the down payment was easy because you could do 1 month, but now they're requiring first month, the last month, and security deposits. And my kids are pet lovers, so pet lovers are now going anywhere between $300 to $600 for you to have, and having a pet is like having another person in general.
It is. It's
Yeah.
a family member, but it's now we're discussing, like he asked if he could build a tiny home on the property. So it is something that is possible, but we wanted them to independendize themselves. But again, it's becoming difficult, and it's caused, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the next generation homes that are being built, to where it's 2 families live under one roof, and it feels very separate, but those homes are very expensive to obtain.
2 families under one roof.
Under one
you
roof.
go in on it together.
So yes, it has a. So if it would be a home like this, there would be an entrance on the side.
Oh, like a
and
split.
It's a split, but it's not split. It's literally under one roof, and they're built
like a
multi-generational homes. So I believe that's what they're called. And it allows 2 families to live under one roof, but they're not together per se because it's a divided living space, and it's it's interesting, but it's expensive. Yeah, homes right now are expensive. When we first moved down here, everything was very affordable, very inexpensive since we came from New York. New York is a higher price. And then now my family that's moving from New York is seeing that it's the same pricing point to buy their home. So it's different than what it was years ago when we purchased our home.
How does the kid, the 28-7-year-old that lives here, what's their mentality? Are they just like defeated? Are they like, I have no, because I hear the younger generation is just like, there's no chance. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, you guys had it easy. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm never going to be able to afford to live a normal life.
Right.
Like, is that, are you hearing that from?
Yeah, we do hear that a lot. So like with my 29-year-old, he is here with his wife. So they're married. So now we extended a piece of the house in order to get them, situated. But even with the cost of eating, it has been expensive. Before we were not big into potlucks, but now we're like, hey, if you want to bring a dish, bring that extra dish and everything, because the retail, I've had experience from the retail level, and the cost has gone double and triple. And if you ever want to take a loan, you don't take a loan only for your home. Take a loan out for groceries as well, because the groceries, it's been a lot. It's been expensive.
So eating out was more expensive in the past. And now eating out equals the same as buying your groceries at home. So that tells the changes. When you're, say, like a husband and wife and you eat out, people feel that it's leveled. But for a family of 4 or 5, it's a large expense. So the expense that you're having in dining out equals buying groceries at home. So right now there's really no savings whether you do your home cooking or whether you buy made food.
And it's stressful having to go at the end of the month. We've got $400 left over, or whatever we have.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The future. How optimistic are you about what's coming do you think it's going to get more normal, or is it going to just get worse?
Oh, no, I think it's going to get worse.
I think it's going to get worse. Yeah.
I mean, how can it? It's not going to go down.
Right. At the rate we're going, I would say it's getting worse. And also because we're also experiencing the medical part of it.
Healthcare is so bad.
Healthcare is bad. And even with healthcare and in her situation as being an ongoing patient, it's like sometimes you attend an appointment, and by the time you're in there, I see the assistant versus the actual doctor. So I'm to a point that if the doctor has to see me virtual, I'm okay with that. Because if I go to the office and then I'm seeing, even for dentists, I get seen for a split second by the dental assistant. The dentist comes in for like 5 minutes and he's done. And we all know where that payment is going, but it's there's no reason behind it for us to be spending so much in the medical area.
Yeah.
You're foregoing medical because they're cutting costs on your health to save money.
So she has that luxury. I don't. So I have.
You have a condition.
Yeah, I have a condition. So I have sickle cell anemia, and that requires me to either have infusions, frequent medical visits, and ongoing care. My sister per se, like I see the cost. I see the cost of what it is to see every specialist. And thank God she is a healthy person that can say, I'm okay managing this cold at home. I don't need to see a physician. I could do over the counter. But that's not my case. And it becomes, again, it is an ongoing debt that is what my medical expenses are. And unfortunately, it's a layer. You just have so many layers. And speaking about our children, and I know every parent has probably gone through this, the different layers that you manage being an adult. For the generation that has grown up, for them it brings a lot of anxiety, and that is something that we're also learning since growing up. Anxiety in our household is not something, I think, that we right.
Back in my days, why do we have to see a therapist? We don't believe in that. We can take care of that. But now with this generation, the level of anxiety and them seeing a therapist for anxiety and depression is beyond. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have to pay healthcare out of your own pocket, or do you have jobs that cover that? Or because I have to pay out of pocket. I'm an independent person. Mm-hmm. I went to go through the healthcare marketplace, $850 a month because I'm 49. $850 a month out of my pocket because I don't have a job that's going to pay for subsidize it. So I have to go on short term. That's $330 a month. That, like, if I have a condition and I make a claim that's too much, they're going to dump me.
Right.
That's my I can only imagine how everybody else must be doing.
I have healthcare and secondary healthcare. So my healthcare bill runs over $550. And that's for me to be able to see specialists and the people that I need to see to maintain my health. So it's a lot of layers that right now you have to actually prioritize, which is important. But the way things are going, a lot of people are doing road trips, living on the road, getting RVs and promoting what is free living because they have done the RV lifestyle. They've gone to see the United States and they're able to stay in lots and rent lots for like about $400. So a lot of people are choosing to do that. It's something that right now, I want to say it's a trend, and I can see the benefit in it if you're young, but not right now. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't depend on going overstate and not seeing the people that I need in order to maintain wellness. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys. That was informative. We're all in the same boat. I think everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that report from America. So we've been to every state now, and we know so many great places that most people don't know about. If you're trying to figure out where you should move, I can help. Email me, and I'll tell you about how I can find you the perfect place for you to move to. And if you need a realtor, I can help you with that as well. No one else knows America more than Nick and Kim and Mappy. This is my email. You can also find it in the description or on the channel. Okay, so a lot of people email me and they comment and they say, where should I move, Nick? Well, I do consulting for that, as you know, but a lot of people want to do their own research. So I have published an ebook. That's right. Email me and I'll send you my comprehensive and always updated guide on the best places to move in each state. We're always traveling, so we're always updating the book. Find the best places to live in America from the people who have seen more of America than anyone else. That's true. Google it. Well, hey, Nick Johnson fans. So YouTube's pushing this whole membership thing now, and I think it's great. So I set one up for this channel. If you want to be a member on this channel, you can only do it on your computer right now. They make it hard for some reason. So go and hit join right there, and you can support the channel and join various membership tiers. I'm excited about it because I'm going to post all sort of behind the scenes content, extra interviews, fun Mappy stuff, bonus songs, and more. Just some extra stuff that doesn't make it onto the main channel. So think about becoming a member. Huh, everyone?
You should join. I did.
And if you want to buy some Mappy gear, well, you can find that link in the description as well. You can get shirts, hats, mugs, stickers, hoodies, all kinds of great Mappy merch. Click the link, get some Mappy gear. I'm also on Cameo. If you want me to send you or somebody you know a personalized video message, go to Cameo and search Nick Johnson, or just click the link in the description. Thanks for watching.